and let us all do we can to build a better future.
Hey, poor people, stop complaining. Poor people, stop being poor. I need all of you to stop complaining, stop whining, because the economy ain't that bad, at least according to millionaire William Cohen. That's right. He was live on CNN, and he said, it looks pretty good to me. People like being unhappy about a lot of things in America, unfortunately. Nobody gives Biden credit. I'll give Biden credit, all right. Credit for creating a horrible neoliberal economic system. So, hey, you know how I say, start your morning right and righteously angry at Hardlens Media? Let me start your morning angry. It's time for you to get angry, folks. You need to get furious. Shout out to Case Study QB. Hey, Case, listen, on the off chance you see this video, I don't know how you didn't punch the screen. Okay? And I don't know how you sit through corporate media, buddy, but you got more soul and courage than I do. So let's play this video.
Get a thread question from Professor Peacock. He goes, I'd like to see you explore why people think the economy is bad when the economic data says otherwise. You saw those poll numbers. People think it's bad.
I don't have an explanation for why people think it's bad, because objectively it is good. It's hard to imagine it could be much better. It truly is. I mean, yes, inflation could be lower.
It's not so bad. Hey, let's have democracy in the chat. Type one. Yeah, man, the economy's great, dude. Woo! It's fun. Party all the time. Eating 3 meals a day. Tank a car full of gasoline. Type 2. I don't know how I'm gonna make it past tomorrow, dude. It costs $300 to go outside.
But unemployment could hardly be lower. The economy, our economy is growing. Our GDP is growing. Interest rates, were ratcheted up quickly beginning in March of 2021 and 2022. I would have thought, frankly, that would slow the economy down a lot faster and further than it has, which just goes to prove it takes a long time for higher interest rates to work their way into the economy. But, bankruptcies are not, exploding left and right.
So see, everyone that's complaining in the chat that the economy's bad, this guy's saying it's all good. Well, he says it from his ivory goddamn tower looking down on us. And here, look, we got the journalists, we got the talent at CNN saying, wow, what you're saying is very, very interesting. Please explain more to me as you defecate on the stage.
The economy is still growing. I don't know. Looks pretty good to me.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, if you're driving to work right now, please, please, please calm down. Don't go on a road rage and don't swerve off the road. Pull over to the side. It was woo. This guy thinks it's all fine. It's all good. Hey, I don't care where you stand on the political spectrum, whether you're Republican, socialist, communist, libertarian, Democrat, green. I don't care what generation you're part of or who you worship. But seriously, hey, no wrong answers. Tell us, yes or no, is the economy doing good for you? I don't care what state you live in, but be honest, just type yes or no. Is the economy doing great? Yes, Kit, the economy's doing great. No, Kit, the economy's not doing great.
Do you think there's an element, people just like being unhappy?
Leave it up to CNN, who's following orders. Maybe people just like being unhappy. Hey, do you guys like being unhappy? Because I don't. I don't like being unhappy. That's the dumbest statement ever. People like being unhappy? No, I do not. Hey, way to go, CNN. Oh, I'm not done with you yet, CNN. Not by a long shot.
People like being unhappy about a lot of things in America right now, and unfortunately. And I think, when, say, Mitch McConnell says his goal is to make sure Barack Obama doesn't have a second term, when he says, I'm not going to allow a Supreme Court justice to be nominated that should have been nominated by Barack Obama.
Okay, hold on. Now he's talking about Barack Obama, right? Barack Obama, who let the people cause the 2008 economic collapse to get away. He gave him a slap on the wrist. He said, we got to look forward, not backwards. Forwards. Then, of course, there's also, again, never holding anyone from the Bush-Cheney administration accountable for their actions. We went from 2 wars to a whopping 7. That's great. Got rid of habeas corpus. Oh, hey, by the way, again, unchecked corruption too. But hey, Barack Obama, Supreme Court. You know what Barack Obama should have done? Look, again, this is not an endorsement of the Democratic Party, but if he truly wanted to maintain the quote-unquote liberal control of the Supreme Court, he could have done what Trump did, and that is make sure that his Supreme Court nominee got in, and also have Ruth Bader Ginsburg retire. He didn't do any of those things. So when everyone says, oh, it's Trump's fault that we have a conservative Supreme Court, not really. The guy who chose to do nothing, Obama, is the one who's responsible.
When Donald Trump says, he won the election when he lost the election, I mean, I think people are just in a foul mood. So nobody wants to give Joe Biden credit for what is really a remarkable situation with the economy.
You think he just
Wow. So we got to give Biden credit. Yeah. Credit. Got to give him credit for creating a better economy.
deserves credit?
Absolutely deserves credit.
Why don't people give him credit?
Well, I don't know. That's the American psyche, right?
Okay, this is not an eye-opening interview. This is 2 dudes just talking. Okay? Why don't the American people give him credit? You want to know why the American people are pissed off? It's because we're all struggling. Last I checked, we're still owed $2,000. Okay? With interest, by the way.
Right now, we're in a bad sort of mood about everything, about our leaders, about our institutions. But objectively speaking, I can't imagine. I would have thought the economy would be, I wasn't predicting it, but I could understand why people were predicting that the economy would be troubled right now. Again, you can't have 0 interest rates for 13 years and then ratchet up interest rates as quickly as the Fed has done. By the way, the Fed should now pause based on this latest number today. I don't know if they will. But look, you could not have asked for a better situation than exists right now.
So stop complaining, poor people. Stop complaining. Stop worrying. Stop asking questions. This is supposedly an eye-opening interview from CNN. So, folks, as you're going to work, notice that there are jagoff millionaires like that who go on to CNN and they just wanted to say to you, the people watching, because again, outlets like CNN or MSNBC think that you're too stupid. Now, this is the truth. Corporate media thinks that you're too stupid to figure things out on your own. And so what they're going to tell you is everything's fine. It's all okay. It's all right. Don't worry about anything else and stop complaining. Being poor is a mentality. Fix yourselves. Everything's fine. Biden's doing a great job. But we know the truth. We have, again, a crumbling economy. We have inflation. Americans are being evicted from their homes and apartments. We have a crumbling infrastructure. I could keep repeating this over and over again. Things are not okay. And polling data is showing something completely different than what that jagoff is saying. Break away from listening to corporate media.